There we are. How about that? Welcome, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Hope you can hear me okay. I have got Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube all streaming with my entire crew here behind me. Appreciate you guys. No, there's nobody here but me. But we got it handled. I got this technology thing going on. Appreciate you guys. Hi, Jay. Hi, Jillian, Matthew, Miss, EWA. How you doing? Robert, Keith, Tacker. How you doing, brother? So many people on here. You guys are amazing. Hi, Mel, Lisa, Steven. Steven, you are awesome. You guys, sorry I'm a little bit late. I put out a live a little bit earlier. Man, those lights are bright. Put out a live a little bit earlier that said that my show would start at 7:30 because we were working on a promo video, and it was right at the tail end. Almost didn't get done. I think I got it from Chris and his crew about 7:32. Had to get it loaded up and ready to go. And Jason is mowing alfalfa and listening to Culp. That's awesome, Jason. Keep mowing down that alfalfa. We support our farmers. That's for darn sure. Okay, so what have I got going on tonight? Why am I here? Right? Why? Why am I here? Well, I'll tell you in just a second. What do I do with my notes? I've got notes here so I don't get lost. Got to keep it on track, right? Talk about the right things. You don't want me just to go off wild, right? I have to have some notes. So, reading your guys' comments. You guys are awesome. So many. How many people we got on here? 220 people. That's what it's showing right now. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless America, right? God, guns, and guts is what made this country. And God, guns, and guts is what's going to keep us free. And I am pro-God, pro-life, and pro-gun. Freedom juice, by the way. Hi, Linda from Soap Lake. Hi, Lisa. There is a gleam in my eyes, Lisa. Yes, I'm very excited. So let me get started here. I don't want to hold you guys for too long. So welcome for joining me. And by the way, today is Tuesday, the 31st of May. Can you believe tomorrow is June already? June. The election's going to be here before we know it. August 2nd is the primary. So make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure your friends and relatives are registered and everybody votes too. You know, that's kind of important. Got to get those ballots filled out. We want to swarm the election people with ballots. Okay. So I hope you guys all had a great Memorial weekend. I had an absolute excellent weekend. Very busy Saturday. I drove up to Tonasket, which is about a 3-hour drive. Went in the parade there, and then back to Moses Lake for a parade here. We also had a booth here at Springfest, and I was there multiple days, signing autographs, taking pictures, answering questions, meeting the voters. The support is absolutely incredible all across this district, and I love meeting the voters. You know, that's what this is all about, is we the people. So that's what I did Saturday. And you know, the funny thing about campaigning, you guys, this isn't my first rodeo, right? You know that. The funny thing about campaigning, you know, you are in the lead, not just based on polls or the sheer number of people donating to your campaign, you know, individual donors, or the cheers at parades. You know you're winning when the attacks and the smears start coming from the other candidates. It's the same play as in 2020, right? Remember the effort of the other campaigns that they put in trying to smear my name? They said I was a bad husband, a bad cop, uneducated, and on it went. Well, we beat all of them by a 2-1 margin in the primary. Remember? 36 candidates in the governor's race. So, you know why we did that? It's because people can smell desperation and they can see a lie from a mile away. So it's no different than now. I kind of look at it as a badge of honor, when the left-wing media attacks me, and when another campaign like the Ricky Bobby campaign try to paint me as a dirty cop and a bad person and use the left-wing media as an example of why people shouldn't vote for me. I just smile. What else are you going to do? And it's not only the Ricky Bobby campaign using the left-wing media, but there are some leadership people in the Republican Party who are using the left-wing media as well to try to smear me, like the chair of the Yakima County Republicans. That says a lot about them, doesn't it? So-called Republicans using the lying media to smear another Republican. What they don't realize is we've been through this mudslinging before. And when they attack me and try to smear my integrity, call me a dirty cop or whatever they want to call me, they only hurt themselves. So for those who might need a reminder, you remember that award that I was given a few years ago by the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association? Remember that? I think some people just need a reminder. Remember this award that I was given by the Constitutional, a national organization run by the only sheriff in the United States of America who sued the Clinton administration, took it all the way to the Supreme Court, and won, and lived to tell about it, by the way. Sheriff Richard Mack. Police Chief of the Decade. It says right on here, the CSPOA proudly presents Chief of Police of the Decade to Chief Loren Culp, Republic, Washington, for his unprecedented stand for liberty and the example he has set for all peace officers throughout the United States of America in defense of the right of the people to keep and bear arms. Kind of important, right? Presented this 12th day of October, 2019. Just a small example, right? Just something that, people just hand out to dirty cops all the time, right? Remember when I was voted hometown hero for the Okanagan County paper? The readers of the Okanagan County paper voted me hometown hero. Bad cop. Oh, you remember that time when I was doing such a horrible job as a cop? You remember that? And the city of Republic gave me a key to the city. Can you see that? The key to the city. It's right there. See it? The city of Republic is extremely grateful for your hard work and dedication in the arrest and conviction of drug dealers in our area. Your tenacity, professionalism, and attention to detail make you a shining example for all law enforcement. As a token of our appreciation for all of your hard work, you are hereby awarded this key to the city of Republic. Yeah, they hand those out all the time to bad cops, right? So, anyway, it makes me laugh. Nice try, boys. Nice try. So I want to talk about one incident, though, that happened over the weekend here in Moses Lake at Springfest. We had a booth there. I went to the parade, had a booth there, but the police were called. The police were called to my campaign booth twice by my volunteers because a precinct committee officer for Grant County Republican Party, who is working for the Ricky Bobby campaign, offered to pay a group of teenage boys money if they would go to my booth and assault me or wherever I may be, wherever they found me. A group of teenage boys, this PCO for the Republican Party here in Grant County, offered to pay them money if they would assault me. I'm not making this up. Like I said, this was reported to the police, and they came to my booth 2 different times and spoke to the teenagers, who, by the way, were very disrespectful to the police officers. The police also talked to Ricky Bobby's guy, the PCO for Grant County Republicans. Now, they didn't do anything, obviously, because they can't do anything unless they see it anymore with the laws that we have. But that doesn't seem like something people in their right mind would do, right? Pay a group of 4 to 6 teenagers to assault someone, and they didn't succeed in assaulting me, and it would not have turned out very well for them if they had. Um, but they harassed my volunteers and disrupted our booth activity multiple times, all because Ricky Bobby's seeing he's not winning and he's going out um, of his way to try to hurt my campaign. And by the way, he's going to be out about $500,000 that he self-funded his campaign with. Again, fear and desperation, along with the loss of $500,000, will make people do stupid things, like make unfounded claims and point the fingers at others for their failure. This is a replay of 2020. Remember, there was a candidate there that put $750,000 in their own campaign, and we beat him by 2-1 in the primary. It's got to hurt, but I mean, it's not my fault. So I'm just going to keep on campaigning against Newhouse, and the single-digit candidates can keep doing their stupid stuff if they want. It's all the same to me, because we have got a country to save, and I'm running against Dan Newhouse. Okay, so that brings me to the next topic. First, we need to have some freedom juice. This upcoming weekend, I was scheduled for a Republican Party rally in Wenatchee, statewide Republican get together. We paid our money, and I was planning on going, but over this last weekend, I received an email from the party with times for me and the other candidates to speak. And lo and behold, Dan Newhouse and Jamie Herrera Butler were listed as speakers at this statewide Republican event. I couldn't believe it. The two people, freedom juice, the two people who voted to impeach President Trump, the leader of the Republican Party, are invited to this event? Really? I don't know why. I mean, why would the two people in this state who voted to impeach the leader of the Republican Party, President Trump, why would they be even invited? I mean, that's beyond me. But no way am I supporting an event that these two traitors are allowed a platform at. So I called the Republican Party and I respectfully told them that I would not be attending. And I told them the reason why. And I asked for a refund of my money. I mean, if Nancy Pelosi moved to Washington State and campaigned with an R after her name, and I'm just asking this, I wonder if she would be allowed a platform at a Republican event here, because that's about as much sense as it makes. These two put an R after their name, vote with Nancy Pelosi about half the time, vote to impeach the leader of the Republican Party, the greatest president ever in my lifetime, President Trump, and they're invited. I don't know. Maybe they wanted to invite him so that they could get booed off the stage. I don't know. I have no clue. But anyway, so I'm not going to the event in Wenatchee this weekend. No matter what you see on the advertisements or whatever pamphlets they're putting out, I will not be there. And that's the reason why. So now, what do I do this weekend? And by the way, thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up, you guys. 257 people's 262, 293. Holy cow. Anyway, so what do we do this weekend, right? Oh, and by the way, the other Trump endorsed candidate in Washington State, Joe Kent, running for Congress, isn't going either. So that leaves the two Trump endorsed candidates looking for something to do this weekend. And you know what? I thought it would be a good idea to call my friend Joe Kent. And we talked about schedules and what we could do. And we decided that we're going to have a rally. Yes. Now, this is very short notice, and getting a rally together in just a day or two, it's a huge undertaking, but we're going to do it. I called our amazing, yes, amazing band leader and super fantastic lead singer, Steve. You guys remember him from 2020. Every rally, Steve was right there. He's a trooper. He's an amazing patriot, amazing man, an amazing singer. And I called him today and I told him that we need to get the band back together. Where have we heard that before? And we need to do it quick. So, you know what Steve's response was? You know what his response was? I can't hear you. He said, I'm in. Let me make some calls. And a few minutes later, he sent me a text. He said, we're on. The band is back together. Amazing, Steve. The things that I ask people to do, it's crazy. But you know what? We're going to have a rally and it's going to be a blowout. And we need it to be a blowout. You know why? Because we want to have a Trump rally here in Washington State, right? We want President Trump. President Trump, if you're listening, we need you to come here to Washington State, have a rally for Joe Kent and myself. It will be the biggest rally this state has ever seen. People are fired up, and we need everybody to show up at this rally Saturday and show everyone that the conservatives in Washington State are fired up. So we got the band back together. Chris, my campaign manager, has been working, I think, most of the day yesterday, probably all night last night. He's known for working all night long sometimes. And I just got this promo video from him. We are not only having this rally this weekend for Joe Kent, but we've got 8 other rallies scheduled in the 4th congressional district, 8 more up until the primary, and we will probably have more after that. So we are going to have rallies. You guys have emailed me, you've messaged me, you've called me. You want rallies? We got rallies. We're going to have rallies like you've never seen before. I am very, very excited about this. So right now, hopefully I don't lose everything that I have on my screen, but I'm going to attempt to play this video. Some revolutions start with a single shot fired in rebellion, fueled by the inherent desire of we the people to be free. Other revolutions are sparked by a single voice, willing to speak up in the face of tyranny. What started in 2018 with a single courageous act of rebellion has spread across Washington State like a wildfire driven by the winds of liberty. In 2020, conservatives engaged in a battle to lead Washington's comeback and stand up for America. Today, the battle continues. There you go. That's a promo video. We are having these rallies, like I said, 8 of them in the 4th District. The first one is this Saturday in Ridgefield. All the details should be up on my website, cultforcongress.com. Click on the events tab and you can find everything there. If it's not all up right now, check back a little bit later, but it's this Saturday. Gates open at 3. The event starts at 4 in Ridgefield. Address should be on the website. So we're going to support Joe Kent. We're going to have a huge rally, Southwest Washington and Ridgefield. And then we're going to be coming over here, and Joe is going to come over and do a rally with us here in district as well. So I'm very excited about this, you guys. These 8 rallies that we're going to have are going to all be before the primary. So we're going to have a lot of rallies. We're going to have vendors, swag, food trucks, live band, the whole 9 yards. And it's free to attend. We'll have campaign swag, hats, shirts, flags, and of course you can help with the cost of all this with any donation that you can afford. That would be much appreciated, but come and have a good time. And I will also be opening the stage, just like I did in 2020, to broaden and expand this thing we call the conservative movement in the Republican Party, to support other conservative Republican candidates as time allows, to give them a chance to get in front of crowds that they would never have a chance to get in front of, because that's what I do. I support candidates in the Republican Party who are real conservatives. I did that all through 2020. That's our goal, right? To broaden and expand this thing we call the conservative movement in the Republican Party. And then, you know what? We should cap this off with a Trump rally in Washington. Wouldn't that be great? You guys go to bringtrumptowashington.com. Bringtrumptowashington.com and sign the petition. You just put your name and your email and I think your zip code in there. Bringtrumptowashington.com. Sign the petition and then share it with your friends and family. Let's show President Trump that he has a lot of support here in Washington State. I'm very confident we're going to get him out here for a rally. So the dates for the rallies are posted or should be shortly on my website. I think they're up. And we'll be updating all of the rally addresses soon. I'm going to be not only in the 4th District doing these rallies, but we need to support conservative, constitutional Republicans all over the state, because I'm not being selfish with this, right? We need new legislators. We need new state senators. We need people who will stand up for we the people in Washington State, as well at the federal level that I'm running at. So we're going to have rallies mostly in the 4th District, but we're going to have rallies in other parts of the state as well to support these candidates, to bring people together so that they can hear what they have to say and give them your support, because we're losing our country. We're losing our state. And I'm going to support candidates that are running, that are conservative, that will stand up for we the people all over the place. So we're going to be putting out email notices as well. So be sure to sign up for the email alerts on my website, cultforcongress.com. And we will have at some of these events special access VIP available for most of these events. So sign up for the emails on my website. This Saturday morning also, and I need to get off of here, keeping you guys too long. This Saturday morning as well, I will be in the parade in White Salmon, which is in Klickitat County, the home of the famous Sheriff Bob Songer, constitutional sheriff, and his beautiful wife, Fran. And so this Saturday morning, White Salmon parade, I will be going through that parade on my way to Ridgefield for the rally that starts at 4. Gates open 3 o'clock. Rally with Joe Kent starts at 4 in Ridgefield. Make sure you check the website for the address of all of this stuff, you guys. God bless you. God bless America. And remember, We will win because God doesn't lose, and we're on the right side. Never forget that, you guys. Pro-God, pro-life, pro-gun. Freedom juice. Get you some. Good night, you guys. Please share this everywhere. And I will see you this weekend. God bless.